Hey guys, it's Moonlander back with another horror movie review. And today we're going to be looking at a new movie available for rent and purchase on Amazon called Be Afraid.
Listen, I promise you there was something in my room.
Hallucinations are very common with sleep paralysis.
So anyway, this is a movie about sleep paralysis, but I wasn't really sure until maybe halfway through the movie. But anyways, it starts off showing a family and their daughter gets taken by, I guess, these shadow people. And then the main character comes into the movie and he's a doctor and he's just moved to this small town in Pennsylvania with his wife and his young son. Shortly after they arrive, the doctor's older son from his previous wife shows up because he's dropped out of college. And then after that, the younger son starts seeing the girl that was missing from the first family, just starts appearing to him and leading him towards this old train tunnel.
The man in my room told me to go to the woods.
I thought I told you to tell him to go away.
The younger son eventually starts having night terrors where he's visited by the shadow people. And then eventually the doctor and his wife are visited by shadow people. And it's a movie about the doctor trying to save his family from the shadow people. So the things I liked about this movie is they actually do give you some good looks at the shadow people instead of just shadows, I guess. And they did make something pretty creepy. Okay, and you also get to see the stepmom nude, but keep in mind it's a PG-13 type of nudity. And then pretty much the only thing else I enjoyed about this movie is it has some goofy writing. And it's the type of movie where you have to take entertainment any place you can. So there was like some strange and out of place lines and you're just kind of wondering like why that character said that. And there was a part where the older son says winner, winner, chicken dinner for no apparent reason. And then there was a time where he was talking to his dad about dropping out of school. And he says how you have to break your balls before you can get ahead sometimes. And I just found it kind of weird. And unfortunately, that is about the only things I thought were good about this movie. The writing, while it is goofy at times, it's not consistently goofy where it's always keeping you entertained or chuckling. The rest of the time is really just pretty lame. So this movie also has some strange behavior that the characters portray in this movie. Earlier on, there was a part where the mom wanted the older son and the dad to check on their younger son, and they thought he might be playing in the woods. And when they go to look for him, for some reason, the older son brings a hunting rifle with him, which made no sense at all. And then there was the relationship between the older son and what would be his stepmom. I ended up making it up in my head that they had had a sexual encounter previously, and that's why she didn't want him around. But otherwise, she's really kind of cold to him, and they never really explore that. I guess you're just supposed to kind of think she's a bitch or something. I don't know. So my final thoughts on this movie is this is another lame look at sleep paralysis. It might be slightly more entertaining than Dead Awake, but I think your best bet if you want to watch something about sleep paralysis is to watch the documentary Nightmare. Okay, so this movie might be scary to someone that has been visited by shadow people, but unfortunately I have not. So I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 10, and I would say I just skipped this one. Alright, you guys, I'll see you on the next review.